So I want to harvest some Sunburst Squash. I already took some off, we gave them away, but there's more of them coming in. I think I'm gonna take them all so I don't get too old. There's one there, this one a little bigger. I'm gonna take this one over here too. There we go. Just cut it off. It's okay. So here's the second one. So there we go. The garden keeps producing. Harvesting cucumbers, a little overgrown. I mean, it's still good, but I prefer them just a little younger. A bunch of them down there, close to the ground. Yeah, see this one hiding between the leaves. Hard to see it, but we found it. There's one on the ground. Sounds way overgrown. You kind of have to stay on top of gathering stuff from the garden. I think if you don't do that, the longer you leave them, the worse the production gets. Because then the plant gets in the mode of kind of, you know, maturing the food that it has on, producing the seeds instead of growing new ones. More and more. The ones down here that kind of crawl into the walkway, I think I just kind of break their tips off so they stop growing, since we don't have much room for them to spread. Up here's a big one, and there's another one down there too. Big one. Reach it, pull it. I think I'm gonna take this one too. And like always, we missed some stuff. I think this crooked one will come off. A good one right there, and one beside it right there. Let's see, I guess we'll take this one out, just hanging out here. I'm surprised nothing ate it. Let's see, where are they hiding? Here is one, and here is the second one. You look at it this way, it's still a small one, but then, you know, when you go like that, and you're like, oh, it looks big enough. Okay, done with cucumbers for today. Moving on to something else. And as you can see, tomatoes ripening. Oh, let's get some what's supposed to be, I guess, cherry tomatoes, but these are some giant cherry tomatoes. We'll take this one. It's a little more orange. The other ones, I think we'll let them go for another day. I guess here are some that are closer to cherry tomato size. It's more like grape tomatoes. Oh, I'll taste this one. It's already nice and sweet, but I think it should get a little more orange to become sweeter. This one almost seems like it's splitting down there, and it's kind of just like stuck. So for now, these cherry tomatoes are the only ones that I was eating yet. So none of the other ones were ripe yet. I think I'm gonna take these two. For now, we're enjoying the cherry tomatoes. take this one, and I see there's one on the bottom. I think I'm gonna take that one. Okay, so here's one. And I don't think that was the one I was looking at from the other side. I think this is the one I was looking at. There's one there. One over here yet. And I did go through yesterday. You know, you have to come back next day so they don't get too old. So let's start looking through here. Oh, there is one. Yeah. It's a big crooked. Yep, here's one. I think I'm gonna take this. There is one hanging down there. And one right here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 of them. 2 right there, hanging outside the fence. Grab this one. And hard to see, there is one I missed. Gotta go get that one. No cucumber left behind. Well, I guess this is it for today. There we go. Scared a couple bees away. See, just still so young, but just going crooked. I think I'm just gonna eat it. One and two. Two more. One in the walkway. Yeah, gonna walk over the splint. But still get some cucumbers out of it. Now there's a big tomato over here. I think I'm gonna take it, twist it off. Lost it. Guess I'll just go inside. So this is a pretty big tomato. So we have the first big tomatoes. Hopefully it tastes good. So this is the harvest that I got today. So we got cucumbers, we got tomatoes, we got salad, and we got kale. So we're harvesting some tomatoes. So I think this one is the reddest one. Here's what I got for tomatoes, plus the one I just ate. And I think that's it for today. We're picking more cucumbers today. I skipped yesterday, so coming back next day. You can see we have cucumbers hanging around here. It's kind of noisy around here today. It's good weather, not too hot, so the neighbors are doing things around outside. Over here. This is a giant we missed. It's one big cucumber for this variety. So it's short, but it's a little thicker, so I think it's good enough. Almost missed it, and it's a big one too. So there's more green beans. Plenty of mosquitoes flying around, and there's a spider hiding it. Hopefully he's eating those mosquitoes. Almost missed this one. Yellow beans. This is supposed to be the dragon tongue. So we'll see what we're gonna get out of them, because last year I had them planted outside the fence and they got all eaten. Here's another yellow one. Guess we'll have to wash them before we eat them. And here's some more. So this is the cucumber and bean harvest. This is just some regular stuff you get at the store, like for the seeds. But dragon tongue, I ordered it online. People saying how good they are, how much they like them. I'm gonna pick this tomato. So we got one yellow tomato, and this is from the seeds. A couple years ago I got the lemon boy tomato plant, and so this is a couple years later. This isn't a true lemon boy tomato because we have a bunch of tomatoes growing together, so they cross-pollinate. But this is what you get from them. And here's another one. Oh yeah, this tomato looks pretty. See, they were not the biggest tomatoes, but first year I planted them, I really liked them. I thought, you know, since they're called lemon boy, I thought they would be kind of sour, you know, but they were so sweet and so good. I'm like, I really like these tomatoes, so we got some seeds from them, and so I keep planting them, I think every year after that, but I can't remember how many years it's been, but at least 3. So I haven't tried them this year yet, so we're going to try them, see how they taste like. This thing over here, supposed to be a black and red tomato, even though tomatoes look like a green and a red tomato, but people say it's a black and red. So we're gonna see how this one tastes like. So I got 3 tomatoes, and then I think maybe my mom went through and got a couple cherry tomatoes, maybe not. So this is a 1 day's harvest. It's all harvested in 1 day, so I'm not sure how many pounds it is, but if I'd have to live on it, I guess this would be more than enough for me, even though it's not enough, you know, to keep feeding your family. You don't get this much every day, but that's still good. I mean, if you think about how much you have to pay if you keep buying it at the store, especially if you want it fresh, but it's not as perfect as it is when you get it at the store.